Hello everyone, I'm Renown Zero. We are back again talking about rewriting Ripley, trying to take another shot at a bunch of YouTubers, and it came crashing down in front of them because YouTube decided that what people like Nerdrotic, Geeks and Gamers and such, that their content isn't actually breaking TOS over on YouTube, and these guys are absolutely butthurt over it completely. So their original manifesto, of course, is last week actor Amanda Stenberg posted candid comments to Instagram about the rampage of bigotry and vitriol that she has received since leading the cast of The Acolyte, the latest addition to the Star Wars universe. Stenberg's experience is not new. In fact, this known tactic was initially provoked by former Breitbart news editor Milo Yiannopoulos, who aggressively targeted Ghostbusters actor Leslie Jones under the guise of film criticism. After prolonged insults against her, Ghostbusters character resulted in harassment against Jones on Twitter. He claimed Jones was playing the victim when she called for action against her harassment, because criticism isn't harassment. The aggressive gaslighting of Jones' experience resulted in Yiannopoulos being banned from Twitter. 8 years later, this person's playbook against marginalized actors has burgeoned into a multi-million-dollar business on YouTube, which has been permitted to develop unchecked with the help of YouTube's partner program. This playbook's biggest target is Star Wars. So down here it says, in 2018, Geeks and Gamers encouraged harassment against Vietnamese actor Kelly Marie Tran. They absolutely did not, leading up to Tran's departure from Instagram due to prolonged harassment, which they can never prove. They were never able to actually prove that, which is funny because Jeremy put out a clip talking about how he wanted nothing against Kelly Marie Tran. He claimed, the character of Rose Tico was garbage, because the character was, but Kelly Marie Tran herself was a nice person. Geeks and Gamers published nearly 15 videos relevant to the character of Rose Tico. The channel claimed that Tran's character is one of the most hideous characters of all time, because it was, and still is. The most unlikable character ever exists for forced diversity, because it does. Many of the comments found in Geeks and Gamers videos can seem as hateful comments under Tran's now deleted Instagram posts. Geeks and Gamers championed RK Outpost, a channel that frequently targeted marginalized actors, including Moses Ingram. No, he did not. A black American cast member in the TV series Kenobi. Days before Ingram called out racist backlash against her on Instagram, RK Outpost called Ingram a lunatic who can do nothing other than play the victim, because that's all she did was play the victim. RK Outpost has recently referred to Ingram's Kenobi character as dumb and retarded, because it is. They both frequently co-host the live stream Friday Night Tights on Nerdrotic's channel, a YouTube channel, 1.1 million subs, where the three channels have made a profitable business reusing prolonged insults against marginalized actors featured in Star Wars, Captain Marvel, and Lord of the Rings of Power, because they're all trash entertainment. All of them are trash entertainment. I don't understand why these people think they can go around and do this nonsense. You got this Kyle Katarn person saying, it's time for you to be part of the solution, Team YouTube. While you continue to allow these channels to be monetized, you are incentivizing hatred and racism. Molly Damon says, I've spoken at length about all this in the past, but the only way things get better is if Team YouTube does something to discourage this kind of content. Until then, it would only get worse. Yeah, criticism and opinions is what you want deplatformed from YouTube. The fandom menace has run rampant for far too long, and now a flourishing cottage industry of thinly veiled bigotry has been able to thrive while making fandom spaces a cesspool of hatred. It's time for Team YouTube to step up and enforce their TOS. A handful of YouTubers have jeopardized the safety of our community. No, they haven't, and the creators we love for too long. The Star Wars fandom demands action. Team YouTube, demonetize Nerdrotic, RK Outpost, and Geeks and Gamers. Hate should not be a career path when they don't do anything hateful at all. They just give their criticisms and opinions of the characters played in these shows and movies, not towards the actual actors themselves. And even when they do give opinions towards the actors, it's because they just look at what they've said and they give an opinion on something they've said to the fan base, which is absolutely hilarious. The force moves through all of us, and today the Star Wars fandom has come together to move mountains. For life, we are all the Republic. So yes, a flat-out harassment campaign against 3 YouTubers that are just doing their job as YouTubers, giving their opinions on things that they don't like, which it seems now that, again, YouTube says to Rewriting Ripley, thanks for reaching out. Just heard back and confirmed that this content is not violative and will remain up. We totally understand you may not agree with this decision, but we reviewed this video very carefully against our policies. Of course, I am blocked by Rewriting Ripley, so I can't even show you which video it is. And apparently they're not happy with the decision made by Team YouTube. To which Rewriting Ripley says, "This is an admission that you have not reviewed our concern, proven by saying this video when there are 10 plus videos in question. However, thank you for confirming your inability to take safety seriously." Yes, because worms are violence and words are harmful nowadays. Meanwhile, you guys are so thin-skinned you can't handle the opinions of other people that don't like the garbage slop that you like to push on the other people. You and your advertisers will be hearing more from us soon. Additionally, I'd like to point out that Team YouTube that nobody in Star Wars fandom has requested select videos to be removed, simply that a handful of YouTube channels be demonetized, which is the exact same thing. Having a complete channel demonetization based on a bunch of bullcrap allegations of harassment is absolute BS. It's amazing to me that this website thinks that they can silence other people because no one's listening to them. They are irrelevant mainstream media. They're absolute garbage media, and no one cares what their opinions are. They're just really upset that people sitting in their house, turning on a camera, can give an opinion on something as garbage as Disney Star Wars, and that more people will listen to them rather than these people. The lack of clarity in your response to address our real concerns is appalling, but you have no real concerns. Your concerns are, I don't like the opinions that people say about garbage Disney Star Wars. So we don't like what they have to say, so they shouldn't be allowed to speak. You want to sit up here and do this nonsense because why? No one will ever understand your nonsense of why you want to take down big YouTubers that, give their opinion on Disney Star Wars slop. You guys are shills. We understand. It's also awesome that Drunk3PO, of course, hits 100k YouTube subscribers. He absolutely deserves it. Soon, he'll be coming out with his new book, Achromatic Chronicles Green, and I'm really looking forward to it. I'm sure a bunch of people are going to be upset because it's published through Ripasend, so is things like The Mighty Golden Patriot, and it's absolutely hilarious. So, just real quick, we're just going to bring up D-Day Cobra over on this video. So, they also have the quartering. They try to mass flag and bully YouTube into banning Nerdrotic and Geeks and Gamers and got blown out. Current status, meltdown. So, the new thing they came out with, it's very interesting. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful, said by D-Day Cobra. And of course this. Here's the interesting clip, by the way, that Jeremy had put out based on something he said about Kelly Marie Tran. Let's take a listen.
Rose Tico is a bad character. Rose Tico is an objectively bad character. Rose Tico is one of the worst characters in the history of Star Wars. That doesn't mean anything negative towards Kelly Marie Tran. I think Kelly Marie Tran is great. I think she's a very sweet person. And I think she deserves far better. Rose Tico didn't deserve better, but Kelly Marie Tran definitely deserved better.
Oh, that absolute hatred coming from Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers. yeah. Total hate. Literally, hear it there where he says that Kelly Marie Tran is a nice person, a very sweet person. It doesn't deserve all this nonsense. Big shout out to everyone from the 199 and beyond. It's hilarious to have such an obvious targeted hate campaign thrown against us, but we always grow from it. Thank you to everyone for having our backs and getting the truth and facts out there. Absolutely hilarious that these guys thought they were going to go on this huge false flagging campaign to take down a bunch of YouTubers that they don't agree with. So, at the end of the day, never go ahead and try to target people knowing that they have a huge fan base that'll be completely behind them. Even if anything was to happen to their channels, you're just going to cause the Streisand effect, and people are going to absolutely back them 100%. Thank you all for checking out this video. I really do appreciate all the new subscribers, returning subscribers, new viewers, and returning viewers. If you do like this video, hit the like button, comment below if you feel about all this, subscribe for more content, hit the bell for notifications, set the bell to all, that way you get a notification anytime I post a new video or live stream, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.